Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay, I think we're gonna just jump right into the interview.
Perfect.
All righty.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hello.
Lika, you sound low.
Is that
I gotta
mine,
get my life together.
mine sounding low or
No,
I
you sound
sound
fine.
low.
Maybe it's me. Hold on.
Hold on. I sound what?
Low. But let me
How
just double
low
check.
can
It
you
could be
go?
my thing. You know this computer 2 for 10, so
yeah,
Okay.
I hear you. I have all trying to kind of problems all the time with this damn computer now. Jeez.
And with COVID, it forced you to get, if you wasn't technological savvy, it
Right.
forced you. I'm like, I ain't want to learn all this right now.
Right. And everybody on the joint too. So it's like,
Yeah, okay. I had a program Friday, and I'm like, oh goodness. And it's one thing when you're leading a program and all these people looking at you and then stuff go wrong, and you sitting there like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
mhm.
What do?
You come help me.
Right.
Can you hear me, Kim?
I can hear you. I think it was me.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Don't pay it no mind, Ray.
Well, you ladies are glowing today, so that's a good thing. You brightened up my
Thank
Sunday.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
Listen.
Okay. So Ray, we finally got you on.
Finally. It's been back and forth for a minute, huh?
Yes. But I'm happy to have you. I'm Kim Dynasty of the Kim Dynasty Show. Again, this is my best friend, Very Sweet Leak. Um, and we're gonna just jump right into it. Okay, so where are you from?
So originally, I was born and raised in Maryland. So I'm from Palmer Park, Maryland. Well,
That's
where.
right. You right here.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, I'm a hometown DMV all day. Stand up. So
I know
that's
that's
where
right.
I'm from. That's where I'm from. So now I went to college in Ohio and I lived in ATL for a little bit. Now I'm out in California. Been out in California for about Southern California for about she was almost 14 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you like it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat the weather. I do miss home. You know, I miss the culture, the energy of the city. You know, but this weather is good for my old bones. So
Yeah,
I know that's right.
I'm in Springfield, like 15 minutes, 10 minutes from I live right by Springfield Mall.
okay,
Anybody that know anything, but everybody know what Springfield Mall is.
yeah, oh yeah. Shoot, I used to go to Springfield all the time.
Up against the
Yeah.
wall. Look, back when it was right. It was up
Oh
against the
man, Ford
wall.
Dual Shoe Store, all the joints.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
road trip then, but now shoot back in DC and in Maryland, Virginia, the joints is it's all the places that used to be like the crazy rural places are popping now.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's changed
I
so
know.
much. In DC, it's changed. Forget about it.
Oh yeah, it's gentrified. Right? It's gentrified.
Yeah.
Are you into go-go music?
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he from
Sure.
Palmer Park, look.
Yeah,
Yeah. So who's your favorite band?
shoot, I gotta say EU, my man Sugar Bag, because they may actually made a song about my father, so knock him out, Sugar Ray. Yeah.
That's
I
right.
So
like that.
I gotta go with Sugar Bag, but I love Chuck Brown, I love Backyard, I love Northeast Groovers. Yeah, I mean I go back, so I know all
Yeah.
of them.
And he go way back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Me and my Howard days at the Ibex.
Ooh, not the
Groovers was it.
Ibex. He wasn't.
You know I'm old. You know I'm old if I'm saying
Oh
Ibex.
yeah, the Ibex, the Crystal Skate.
That's right.
Look, Liga, I know you had some
I plead the fifth.
I bet.
No, listen, that's before I got me a good government job. So
I was about to say, I know you've been to
Yo.
plenty of cabarets and
Those are government
go-go's and all
names.
kind of stuff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
I am redeemed.
I'm trying to tell you, look.
Love it. They recording all this stuff is out on social media now too.
They so silly.
Take care of
I'm so
yourself.
thankful.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful. I said, that little camera phone life, not me.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah.
can
They
you
tell
imagine
everything.
back in the day if they had camera phones when I was coming up, I was like, ooh,
Ooh, ooh.
big trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, snitching. It
Yeah.
just snitches everything.
Right now, yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible. It's terrible.
So now, question: growing up as the son of Sugar Ray Leonard, was there any pressure on you to follow in his footsteps, or like how we talking about, hanging out, DC go-go? Was there any like, were they overprotective, your parents, or was there any like, look, you got to walk in these footsteps because you're walking in my name?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. So I mean, there was a pressure. It wasn't actually the pressure to be a boxer, but it was the pressure to represent the correct way, because our whole image was based upon like being like the Cosby Show. Like my mother was Claire Huxtable, my father, I was Theo, and my father was like Bill Cosby. Not Bill right now, but like back when he was Dr. Huxtable. So I shout out my man.
He said pre-bill, like BC, you know what I'm saying? Not AD. You know?
Right. He was at Temple doing his thing.
He went all the way back to Temple, though, all the way back that far.
Right. But it was because my parents, they were both 15 and 16 years old when I was born. And
wow.
We didn't have nothing, and all of a sudden, just like we were just thrust into fame and media.
That's a lot.
People just all around, and I'm from Palmer Park, and they like, hey, you need to be talking to these executives or talk to these people or show up a certain way. You need to be kind of whitewashed, and that was a stretch for me. And they said, oh, well, there is no real, Black family that's representing for the culture that's in the spotlight besides us at that point in time. So we have a different responsibility. We can't be showing ourselves in a different light. We got to be the positive image. And so that was the big stress. And I had death threats, had bodyguards around when I was in school. And so I had a 6'6", 300-pound bodyguard that was following me around everywhere I went.
Crazy.
So it was crazy, but you looked at both sides. I had people trying me all the time, but the blessings came on both sides. I got to travel around the world, meet so many amazing people, and it showed me that the world was bigger than just my block.
Yeah.
For so many, like here, you think, all right, this is my neighborhood. That's what it is. I can't never get out of here. It's not going to be any different, and so I don't need to learn any different. I need to learn from what's right here. Right. But I had the opportunity to travel across the world and see, like, oh man, people in Russia, people in Spain, people in Africa, and they all have similarities to me. It's different because I'm seeing that it's expansive. It's not just where I came from.
And it's beautiful, right?
Beautiful. That was my greatest education, to travel.
Exactly. I went to some function. I used to live around Glen Arden for like maybe 3 years. I lived around Glen Arden. It is not even the back in the day, okay? And it's totally different. Like it in turn, I think they got like a whole new development over there. It's everything is changing in the area. It really, 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 really is.
Wow. Yeah. My grandfather had a house off of Almore Road, so we and then my aunts and them lived in Glen Reed, so I would be up there all the time.
Oh yeah. And it was popping.
My childhood was there.
It was popping.
Right.
Do you ever wish, or was there ever a time that you wish that your father didn't have the fame so that you could acclimate a little bit better in your surroundings?
You know what? I'd be remiss to say I didn't have those times, because it's easy to say yeah everything I'm just perfect, but it was a lot of times I wanted to just say, okay, I wanted to have my father around. I wanted to have a relationship. I didn't want to always be in the spotlight and have my whole life being judged every single move I make. Especially as a young man, a teenager, a young Black man, it's when you're under that type of pressure continuously to be, seen as something, that you can't make a mistake. So, but we live, pretty. My mother kept us humble. My mother was like, "No, this is where I'm from. You ain't gonna be changing. No, you're gonna speak a certain way when you're in front of the camera or when you're with these people." But you're not going to shy away from who you are, and so that always stuck with me, and that put me in a place where I said, this life can be taken away from us at any time. So I need to be humble and independent myself and have my own gangster, my own thing that I'm doing. And it's my life because I got a different fingerprint than my father does.
Right.
So that's what I leave in the world, my fingerprint, not his.
That's right.
With that being said, I mean, okay, so now you're coming into your own, you graduate. Where's the next step for you? Like, where do you go from there?
So, everybody was always asking me about, why aren't you boxing? But then I was playing football and running track and field, and did really well in those, and earned a scholarship to go to college to play football and run track and field. And I was the first person in my family ever to go to college on either side, first generation college, and so that was my gold medal. It's like, okay,
right.
I did something none of y'all could do, or have
like nah.
Yeah, so that's my thing. So I took it, seriously. But it was a sense of pride for me to have that. And when I graduated, I had the start a sports management company. Because I really didn't. I mean, for me, when I first went into school, I didn't really want to do sports. I wanted to be a computer scientist. That was my thing. I love building robotics. I love technology. I loved all that stuff. But playing two sports in college, it wasn't happening having that curriculum. So I got into sports management. Got my degree, got licensed as an NFL agent, NBA agent, Major League Baseball. Started my little company after a few internships and working on some mentorship to learn from other people, and was rolling. But man, I had no idea because I was so young and just excited about what we was doing. I'm partying, hanging out with the athletes, and they call me at 2:00 in the morning, and like, okay, here, my girlfriend mad at me. I need you to come handle this. So it became more of a babysitting thing. And as I got older, I had my daughter and my wife. And it's like, I can't have a life if I'm on the road for 42 weeks out the year and
that's a lot.
with these folks. So so I ended up selling that company and figured out what's the next phase in my life.